for a long time now. But now I want to tell you how I feel about you. You could be my sunshine. You could be my rain. You my inspiration, baby. You can ease the pain.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sean and hopefully you enjoyed that little intro there. It took a while to make. Today's video is a productive half-term study with me type video. These past few days I've been in a bit of a slouch. I haven't really done any work for the past few days, which, you know, is fine. Everyone needs a break, but now it's time to get out of it. It's February half term and I've got a bunch of work that I need to get done. So I'm going to be doing that today and taking you guys along with me. It's about 9 o'clock now and this is pretty early for me during half term. I don't normally wake up this early unless I have to. The first thing that I'm going to do, however, is actually clean my room. It's embarrassingly messy at the moment. So I'm going to clean it just to have a good workspace. I've also got some like bits and bobs I need to put on the wall that have fallen off. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little video and maybe it will inspire you to stay productive during half term. Hope you enjoy. So I just finished like tidying my room now, so I've got a bit more things to do. So you probably noticed that this tapestry is like half falling, so I need to put this back up. It's actually harder than it looks. I've been putting it off for a few days, but it looks so bad, just like exposing half the wall. And also on this side, these are there and there. It's just like missing the album, and so I need to hang that back up as well. So then once that's done, I can actually get on with doing some work. But I just want to get all this stuff out of the way because I know that when it comes later in the day, I'm just going to avoid doing it completely. Hopefully it stays up. Moving on to the next thing. So that's up now. I'm not sure how long it will stay up for because the blue set seemed pretty dry, but it's up there for now, so that's all good. Okay, so it's taken me about half an hour to like clean and organize my room now. So next I'm gonna go make some breakfast, eat some breakfast, then have a shower and get ready and stuff. And I want to start work by about 10 o'clock. So that's just the general plan for today. I'm not too worried that I'm starting work a bit later because the time I've spent cleaning is like productive in itself because I needed to get that done at some point anyway. So yeah, that's the plan for now. Okay, so I just got showered and changed now, so I'm feeling very refreshed, which is good. The first thing I'm going to do is some homework. I've been set some maths homework that I need to get done over the half term, so rather than having this like linger on for the rest of the week, I'll just try and get it done today. I might not finish it all, but I'll try and get most of it done. There's meant to be some past paper questions, so I'm hoping that'll be all fine. So I'm going to get started with that right now. I leave the world with you. The kind of drug I would never do. I fell in love with the way she moved. I took a trip and I found the truth. At the end of the day, love is all the same. Okay, so I've just finished my maths work. It didn't take too long. It's about 11:30 now, so it took about an hour. It wasn't actually too difficult. The questions weren't like super bad, so it didn't really get stuck, which was nice. So I could just power through it. Next I'm gonna do some chemistry work. There's some bits and bobs from last term that I didn't finish off, so I just need to go through and just do all that so that I'm on top of it for when we come back to school. So I'm gonna go do that now. Never do shade. Might drive the top, I still got no cars on my baby driving my way. She in a hard to tie, she just picked me up. So I didn't quite finish the work. I did like a few questions, but it's not really an urgent thing, so I'm just going to leave it for now because I'm getting a bit bored. So the next thing I'm going to do is eat some lunch. When I come back, I'll get some more work done as well. I think it's important to like pace yourself throughout the day so you don't get like really burnt out and tired. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick break now. So I just finished my lunch. It's about 1:15 now, so I'm going to get on with some work. What I'm going to be doing now is some flashcards. So you might have heard of this app called Anki, which is like
basically like a flashcard program, and you make flashcards and then it gives you like a certain amount you need to study each day. So you're meant to study like 20 flashcards a day. It repeats it based on like how often you get it right. So then you repeat the ones that you always get wrong more often. It's known as like spaced repetition, so you're always getting your memory refreshed. You're meant to do it like every day, but I haven't really kept up with it for the past few days just because I wanted to take a break. So now I want to get back into it. So I've essentially got a build up of all these flashcards I haven't looked at in age. So for my biology deck, I've got 191 flashcards that I need to go through and answer. And then for chemistry, I've got 79 flashcards. That's such a ridiculous amount. I just keep procrastinating it, but now I think I'm going to get down and finally go through this all. So hopefully that I can get back into the swing of using this.
You're something that I've been waiting for. You're something that I've been waiting for. You're something that I've been waiting for.
So I just finished doing all those flashcards. There were so many that I hadn't looked at in ages and like topics that I hadn't looked at for ages. But it was really good because it actually refreshed some of my memory. So I'm glad that I did it. It took about 50 minutes. So it was like a decent chunk of my day. And now I'm feeling quite tired because I went to bed quite late last night and I woke up early today. So I think what I might do is take a nap. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking naps during the day. I think it will mean that I can maintain this productivity throughout the day rather than getting really like stressed, tired, and then crashing at the end of the day. I don't know, maybe I'm just justifying taking a nap, but I'm gonna do that anyway. So, I just woke up from my nap. I did sleep a bit longer than I needed to, but it's okay because I needed the rest. And I'm feeling very refreshed now, so I'm gonna do some work. I think I'm gonna finish the chemistry that I started this morning. I'll just finish that up. If I don't get it all done, it's fine because it's half term. I've got ages, it's just Monday now. But yeah, that's sort of the general plan. So I'm gonna get started on that now.
Brother said.
So I just finished the chemistry work. It's gotten dark now. It's about 6:30. It took a bit longer just because I had to do something in between. So then I got distracted with that. But then I came back to it and finished it off. Now I'm probably just gonna take it easy now. I might do some more work later, but I'm not really in a rush because it's still half term. So I don't have any like deadlines I need to meet at least. I think I'm gonna do some drawing because I don't know, I've been really into drawing lately. I feel like it's really like a therapeutic, you know? So I'm gonna do some drawing for a bit. So I've actually downloaded this program on my iPad called Procreate, and I've been like trying to do some drawings on that. So this is one of the things that I've been working on. I think it's a lot easier to draw on an iPad than in real life, just because you have like all these different pencils and like types of ink and things like that, and you can just pick any color from like a whole color wheel rather than like having to like make your own colors. So I think it's a bit easier, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, so I'm gonna try finish this drawing off and then maybe have dinner after that. So I'm gonna go do that now. So it's a lot later now. I ended up doing that drawing for ages because I was just in the swing of it and I was like really enjoying it and it was turning out good. So I got it done and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I also had dinner in between, but that's about it then. That's pretty much my entire day. It wasn't like super productive, but I feel like I got a good amount done considering it's the first day of half term. I didn't get to make any flashcards, which I was kind of hoping to do, but it's fine. I can just do that for the rest of the week. What's really good now is that I've got all the work that I had set that's like required to do. That's all done now, so the rest that I do will just be extra stuff, which is really good. And considering that I was getting out of a slump as well, I think that's really good that I managed to get work done, so I am very happy. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and maybe it inspired you to get some work done as well. If it did, make sure you give the video a like as it's really appreciated, and subscribe if you're not already. Comment down below any thoughts you have and any tips you have to stay productive during holidays. But other than that, I'll see you for the next video. Bye.
Missing someone.